Hi guys.
Guess who's back?
It's Yaa
Mide.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yay.
Yes, we are back.
Yes, we are.
Like always, like we used to do.
Okay. Today we're talking about 5 ways to help men communicate with their wives. As we know, men find it difficult to communicate.
Yeah, because we don't talk much.
But there are ways to help men communicate. So if you want to hear what those ways are, then keep on watching.
So the wives watching, bring your husband, let them sit with you,
Yes.
and I guess you can teach
And husbands watching,
Yeah.
you also learn how to communicate with your
Yeah.
wives, okay?
Yeah.
So now let the show
begin.
Number 1 is that men should learn to listen. And it means that when your wife has anything to talk about, whatever it is, it doesn't matter what, it might seem very insignificant to you. It might seem like very mundane, but that is when you have to actually practice the act of listening, because if you do that, even in the littlest thing, that's when the women, the wives know that, oh, like, I'm heard. They feel heard, even if it's like, what color? So you know the makeup I bought and this. Oh, and I went out and this. The man will be thinking, oh my God, this is so. It does not affect my life. It doesn't improve my life, because men usually they like to communicate about things that are important, like things that will change the life, like discuss politics and all of that. But when it comes to like the littlest things, that's when they just switch off. Their brain just goes off. It's like, because it's not important.
Yeah,
so they don't want to, like, they're like, this is so insignificant, I don't have to listen. But that's where you have to actually just sit still, nod your head and smile and say, oh, not just that you're just there quiet, because that one is like, you're not really, but actually show that you're listening and okay.
Response.
Oh, and what color is it? Oh, really? Even if you don't care, even though it does not, you're not interested, just show that by listening and showing interest.
I mean, like, another thing to add to it, if sometimes she has a bad day at work, she comes home, she wants to talk to someone, even if it's a problem, you know you have the solution already, I think you just have to resist that temptation
to give a suggestion.
We are problem solver.
That is so annoying. I must tell, it is one of the things, it annoys me. I just want to talk, I just want to vent.
Yeah.
But this one right here, he already is skipping that part and wants to offer solution. And I'm like, I already know the solution, but I don't want you to talk. I just want you to listen to me vent. But no.
Yeah, but it's like, why save the 1 hour of ranting or talking where we can just narrow it down to 10-15 minutes of saying what you want to say and let me give you the solution?
No, I don't need solution.
But I guess the women just want to have that time, unlimited time to talk.
Yes.
So with time, just resist the temptation. I have learned to just resist the temptation of saying the solution. It's a learning process, yeah. Men just resist that temptation to offer the solution or to say something. Just let her finish to the end, and then even if you have something to say, you can just chip in. But so I guess it just boils down to the fact that they want you to know that yes, you are there, you have that ear tuned into what they have to say. Your antenna is just focused. Everything, attention is on them. So I mean, this is just one thing that we have to learn. We don't have, I guess, just how it is.
Yeah, because it doesn't come naturally to a man.
Yeah, so it's a learning process.
It's a learning process. Like, there are so many things that doesn't come naturally to us as well, which we have to learn. So it's a constant learning thing for everybody.
Sometimes I just like pinch myself or put my hand in my pocket and just hold myself.
Really?
Don't talk.
No, but there are times where I notice that you are like at the verge of you want to talk, and then you are holding yourself, and in my head I'm like, okay.
Anyway, that's it, guys.
Yes. So the next thing is that husbands be more vulnerable. Yes. It's we've had so many discussions about this where I'm like, boo boo, You are so this thing. Why are you holding in? Talk. Be more vulnerable or be more emotional. Because I usually used to call you what I used to say. I used to say he's hard. Yeah, I was like he's hard. But it's natural for men not to want to show their soft side or to be vulnerable because maybe they perceive it as being weak, or they perceive it as we will see them as weak, because it's men are naturally supposed to be strong. They're supposed to be the one to have it all figured out, to be the ones who are the head to direct. So in their minds, I believe they feel like if they show vulnerability, it takes away that manlyhood from them, and it makes them less of a man, which is the opposite, because I really enjoy it whenever you open up and you are more vulnerable. Like I feel connected emotionally to you because we are more emotional beings. So why are you laughing?
You continue.
You're laughing at me.
Imagine that connection, like connecting.
Imagine Avatar when they are connecting their
the antenna. Yeah.
That's how it is
Exactly.
when you are vulnerable with me. So that's how I feel, and I enjoy it when you are more open. Like it's natural for men, like I said, they want to be perceived as strong, as the man, as masculine, and being vulnerable seems to be in their minds the opposite of being masculine. But you have to start exercising it. Just allow it. And I also think as wives, if our husbands are being vulnerable, that's not the situation to now be picking or nitpicking him for something he's opening up about. Because if you do that he would not open up, he will not be vulnerable. Because if it's something he struggles with, he's being vulnerable about it, and you're nitpicking about it, then you have closed that opportunity, because he wouldn't do it again. Because it's like, I'm now being open and you are using it against me.
Exactly.
Then it's not gonna work.
Yeah, because he is supposed to confide in you, and if he has lost that confidence in the fact that whatever he says is going to be used against him, you can't even change anything anymore. It's
just like case closed.
Case closed.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, once you can let him be himself around you and then share his emotions around you, then it's a win-win, and then both of you can really, like you said, connect when he's being vulnerable, and then both of you can really bond together and be strong together. That's a good one. So we connected.
Like Avatar.
Yeah. So moving on to the next one.
Don't try to solve the problem.
Why
did you
come to me in the first place?
The reason why I come to you is not because I need a solution. Most of the time, or not all the time, sometimes I actually know what the solution is, but I just want to talk to you about what is bothering me. I just want to vent. I just want to get it off my chest, go through the process, like relive whatever it is that has happened to me, and just talk over it without you just jumping into okay, this is what you should have done, this is what you can do, blah blah blah. No,
I know, because we like to analyze and then boom, this is solution.
And that is awesome.
Don't worry about it.
That is great when it's needed, but in this case, we first talk about it, digest it until I'm fully satisfied, and then when I ask you, Boo, so what do you think I can do about this? And then you can bring all that solution you have in your head.
These are times when you're like, why are you just wasting time ranting over it when this is just what you should have done at that moment?
Yeah, and but then
you didn't even listen to me in the first place.
Exactly. My point is, I don't need that. I just want you to listen. Even maybe I made a mistake and I'm like, I just want to process it. I want to go through it. Don't give me solution. Don't tell me that, you should have done this and that. Okay. No. Solution 9. No. Listen. Like the first one says. Exactly. This ties in. Don't skip to the solution part. Stick to listening, and then when we ask, then you give us the. So guys, husbands, are you hearing? Yes. Are you hearing? Don't try to solve her problems. Let her talk. Let her rant. As long as it's gonna take. I know sometimes when we start this ranting thing, it can go on and on and on. Let it finish. It can go on, but be patient with us. Okay. Yeah. The next point is that to talk is more important than the action. So what does that mean? Like, we would rather be sat down and talked about whatever it is that we are, especially if there is issues Sometimes this one right here would like rather like go and fix something and go and do something, or just brush the issue off completely and just do something. Like that's typical for men, because they want to avoid that talking, so they would rather do in action, and for them that's how the issue has been solved or the thing has been talked about. But no, it's important to sit down and talk.
You might like to talk.
Wait, I don't talk that much.
Yeah.
No, but the importance is that we talk and we feel heard, and then we also hear what you have in mind, because you guys have a lot going on in your head you don't tell us about. The thing is, talk. Than action. After you talk, you can still do the action, you can still do the gestures of whatever it is.
Yeah. You know, sometimes we just have this habit of solving the problem without even communicating to our wives that, look, okay, let's talk about it, and then eventually I tell you the action I'm going to take eventually. So we just do it, and then our wives more or less like surprised. It's like they get caught unaware, and the question is, why didn't you even talk to me before even embarking on that particular action? So just want you to communicate with them, let them feel involved, let their presence be felt, let them be involved. I guess this is also what you're talking about now, that you just want to like have that conversation.
Yeah.
Even before we take any action. Yeah. I take any action.
Yeah.
And me, I'm like, this talk.
I can just go straight to the point and like, get a thing done and do whatever I have to do, so, and then yeah. So
that's for me, like this talk. Why should forget about this talk? Let me just do it, or I'll do it and then I'll come back to like I've done it. I'm like, you did it, but
you skip the process of talking.
Exactly.
Lastly, this is also very, very important, is to schedule time to talk. Like, we are both busy. He works, I work, he comes home late, I come home, I have stuff to do, I'm tired from work. The least I want to do is to talk. I just want to be in my bed, in my room, and just relax. He wants to relax. He has a special seat. He likes to sit and be just chilling. But it's important that we make time to talk, even if it's just 5 minutes to talk, to just, how was your day, what happened at work, brief rundown about something funny. He does that a lot because he has a lot of funny stories to tell, which he is the instigator of them. Anyway, that's a different story for another day. But the point is to schedule time to make that room, because especially with living busy lives, we can just have a time where a whole week will go by and the only time we've talked is just hello, good morning, and that's all. We've not really had a conversation, and that is not healthy. So no matter how busy life gets, no matter how tired one is, it's important to, especially the husband towards the wife, because since we really like to talk, we like to communicate. For you might be fine to just go, no need to communicate, but for us it's a vital part of our being to have this communication. It makes us feel heard, it makes us feel seen, it makes us feel loved, to have this communication, to talk, to ask, how was your day, what happened at work, what did you do? Even if you don't care, but you should care because it's your spouse, so you should care about whatever pertains to your spouse. So you just ask, and then go there.
I mean, it's just like what you said, it's good. Even, it's either you have an agreement and schedule when you feel okay, you want to like talk about things, about the house, anything you want to talk about, either on the weekends where you know you have more time, or even at the end of the day when you come back from work, whoever comes first will wait for the other person, when you are relaxed and then you feel now it's time to talk, even if it's 10-15 minutes. Because at the end of the day, like what I always tell is, if you don't tell me the summary of your day, I wouldn't know. Sometimes I ask, sometimes I just get lost in my own thought process that I don't ask.
Yeah, and I'll be dealing with it and I'm bottling it up.
Now she feels I don't care. She feels I'm not concerned. I'm like, I'm also bothered up in my own thought process. Yeah. But if you don't communicate with me, I wouldn't know. And I'm not in my position to know that something is wrong. So at the end of the day, that aspect of schedule that time. So I said, okay, you know what? Before we go to bed, we have to have that talk. We have to talk the talk. Good or bad, what happened today? Good, hallelujah. Yeah. Bad, what happened? Then we talk about it. If it's something really, really serious, then we just issue it out and then you go to bed and snore. But then
he does the snoring.
So in the most husband, wives, husband most especially, women want you to ask questions like, how was the day, how the day went, what is happening, the kids, anything, health-wise, mental-wise. Just take your time out of your own like thought process. And we have a stressful day, we know, at work with the boss and everything. When you come home, I guess women just have to take that initiative. Sometimes they don't. Some women, most of the time, they just don't take the initiative and wait for us to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that husbands, if you're watching me right now, or wives, you can also help your husband to know you more, to be able to have that mindset to come to you and ask you that question. So it's a win-win at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, we can start by asking them about their day, and then from there,
exactly,
it flows into a conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so then it automatically flips, and then he will know.
Or if you feel like there's something to talk about, you say like, "Boo, like we need to talk."
Exactly.
But guys, men,
not that we need to talk.
Yeah, exactly. Men don't really like that. We need to talk that talk. So maybe there's a way. Like I want to discuss something with you, because that's how I sometimes say to him, like, I want to discuss something with you, and then
I want to discuss something with you after you finish eating, after you finish.
After you're done, like
you're done, you'll be relaxed.
Not when the person is hungry, you say you have to talk.
You could have.
But they start like this.
You talk. Oh. Like you talk, they talk. So at the end of the day, it's I mean, we're learning, so.
Yes, it's a whole lot.
It's doable. It's a win-win. So I guess, guys, husbands watching, you've learned one or two things from this particular video, and let us know your experience, how you also like handle things at home with communication and everything, and leave your comment down below. Before I talk the talk, so that my wife too can talk the talk. She's itching to talk.
No, you've talked everything. There's nothing like I said. I just wanted to add that if you have other points that we did not mention that you feel like can help with communication, then also leave that in the comment section down below. So on that note, thank you so much for watching this video.
Because she's like, now she's talking. Talking.
How else am I supposed to talk?
Talking. Yes, it's a win-win.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified when our next video comes up. Check out our Instagram here. Yes,
the other videos are here.
We love you, but don't forget that
God loves you the more.
Bye.
Bye.